momento from the fettuccine. Perfecto, friend.
I totally get
I'm loading my clips, I'm writing my names, I'm making a list, I'm checking them twice. Famous off balance, I'm back on my shit. The Billy is dirty, my niggas is dirty, but that's how I like it. You all on my dick. I just poured something in my cup.
Yep. Come on. Yep. Come on, John. Come on now.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
come on.
Come on.
Come on now. Last one, John. Come on.
Yep. Finish. There you go. Yep. Shit getting out of hand, I just fuck new biz, hopped in the new biz, nigga. Now I want new friends. Finish! There you go.
Yep, Wes, come on, finish. Yo, what's good guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are officially done with the off-season work outside of the deload this coming week, but then we get started back into prep for the Ghost Clash. We're saying at 13 weeks out. Before we talk about the last train day, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave any questions you have for me in the comments section below. Really appreciate it. And as always, if you guys need help with your train, don't forget to check out Proven Strength app. Link for that is in the description below. You get access to 20 plus programs ranging from beginner, intermediate, advanced, 3, 4, 5 day programs, as well as power building, bodybuilding, bench only, and we're about to release squat only, and I will be releasing my plan for the next 12 weeks as I peak for the Ghost Clash. So if you want to train along with me on that, go ahead, check those out. You also get added to our private Discord, ask questions, get form checks, talk about training, all that fun stuff. Check them out. And if you guys are using it, don't forget to tag myself and Proven Strength on Instagram so we can share your videos. So we officially wrapped up our off season, which, as I've talked about in the last few videos, were 2 5-week blocks, basically 4 weeks of ramping up and then a deload week. And then we just finished up week 4 of the second 5-week block. On our Saturdays, as you guys have seen, this 5 or 4 week block, it was hitting triples. So on squat and bench, we started at, what was it, for squat, week 1, we hit 280 for 2 sets and then 285 kilos for the last set. And we finished up this past week at 295 for 2 sets and then the 300 for the last set, which pretty good progress over those 4 weeks. The first week was definitely the easiest. And then weeks 2, 3, and 4, they all felt about the same, which is just kind of me getting used to the rep range, getting a little bit stronger. I do have like a dip in strength post American Pro from coming off cycle and everything like that. So I think after the first week block, I kind of got back to baseline levels of test. Overall, really happy with the progress. The 295 for 2 sets and then 300 is not like a PR for a triple or anything like that, but it's definitely a volume PR. Normally I hit like 1 top set and then maybe some drop downs. Whereas this one I'm hitting basically a 3x3 at about the same weight. The plan originally was to do just a 3x3 at the same weight, but the first week I ended up bumping up the last set by 5 kilos, which if you saw the video, this is just because my training partner was hitting 285, decided to just hit that from my last set and decided to keep along with that trend going through week to week. The 280 or the 295 and the 300 felt pretty good. Unfortunately on the second set, I didn't feel it on the set, but after I like racked it, I felt kind of like a pain in the middle of my back. When I unracked the 300 kilos, it definitely felt the pain just from the compression. It didn't feel like it was like getting worse with any part of the set. It was just kind of like a constant pain, but getting through that was definitely painful. It's a little bit sore to like move in certain directions. I feel very stiff right now because of it. I do believe like within a week it'll be fine. It's been 1 day since I hit that and it's already feeling quite a bit better. I think just moving this week will get it back to where I need, and I'm going to get some deep tissue work done, so that should help speed up the process. Yeah, squat though, overall, very happy with where I'm at starting the prep. I get to throw on the heavier squat sleeves from Iron Rebel in the off season. I just stick to the normal sleeves that have been kind of what has been the standard for the last like 10 years or so. You know, with the like Inzer style, like thicker sleeve that Iron Rebel has. I usually save those for my heavy single days, and since I get to start those, I usually get a pretty good bump in how my squat feels, and I'm really happy to see what I'm able to start my singles at next week. Moving on to bench. Bench on yesterday wasn't the best. I kind of want to attribute some of it to my back being a little bit sore. It felt a little bit uncomfortable getting into position, and I think that threw me off just enough that I couldn't quite get all my triples. As you saw, I had 2 sets of 3. They're pretty slow. The third set, I just stalled out right at lockout, like right at my sticking point. If I'd gotten it like an extra half inch, I feel like I could have gotten it. Part of that, I think, is because of the way setting up with my back. I was setting up a little bit, just a hair closer to my spotter. I couldn't get as quite of a good arch because it was just painful. And because of that, like as you saw on the first rep, or on the first set, I actually clipped the J cups on my last rep, and then on my third set, I was a little bit too far back where if I kept kind of bringing the weight towards my head as I normally do, it would have had the same issue, would have clipped the J cups, and I couldn't kind of keep that that momentum going. So also probably just wasn't strong enough. To be honest though, I knew getting 210 for 4 sets 3 was going to be a long shot, especially after the first set. I was like, if I can get 3, I'll be happy. Came up just short of that. Still got the 2, which I'm still very pleased with. Hopefully once I get back on cycle and everything, the heavy singles come pretty quickly and I'll be up in that upper 500 to maybe even 600 range by the time Ghost Clash comes around. So we're at a very good starting point. I guess ending point for off season, starting point for prep. Happy to see how this off season translates into the peak. It's probably been one of my better off seasons overall, where just everything's been pretty consistent. I haven't had like super good, super bad days, but everything's been like right where I need it to be. And I think that's going to translate super well to what I do on the platform. As long as I can stay injury free, I'm really confident in the 2300 this coming prep. So we're gonna get back on cycle. Gonna kind of focus a little bit more on my diet as well. I just started working with Macro Factor, or become an affiliate for them. I've actually been using it for the last few months and I really liked it. And a couple of years ago, Greg had reached out to me, asking me if I was interested in it. At the time I was with RP Straight, but then I left them when I started working with Evolve. Obviously I left Evolve, and as I talked to a few people in the Discord for the Evolve Discord, everyone was basically recommending Macro Factor, so I decided to give it a try. Really liked it. I definitely think it's a jump above the other diet apps that I've used in the past, and because of that, I reached back out to Greg and asked if it was still a possibility to be an affiliate with them. So go ahead and check them out. You can use my code PROVEN if you do check them out. You get 2 weeks for free. Try it out, and if you like it, stick with it. It's definitely something that I have kind of gotten a lot better at this last like year and a half, is my diet, and I think that's definitely helping overall my training. So I'll be releasing my program soon, the next few days. Gonna probably just take a look over it today, make sure everything looks good. It'll be pretty similar to my prep for the American Pro. I think that prep went pretty well outside of the injuries right at the end. So all things considered, I think we're in a pretty good spot, and I'm excited to see how this prep goes. We'll keep pumping out the videos for those. Go ahead and check those out. Like the video, subscribe, check out Proven Strength, and we'll catch you in the next video.
You can see